Hey, good morning. It's Nathaniel again, visiting artist at Prescott. Nice to see you guys again. I am going to make a rubber stamp uh, for the stickers for your Halloween bag. So themes that have been put forward to me um, are a spider. Here's my tabletop. Spider, a skull, and a pumpkin. I could draw any one of those things, but then I'm thinking, can I put more than one thing on it? I've got all this space. This space, this is like it's like kind of like an eraser. You can buy them. I bought it at Michael's, and then you can cut it up and make stamps out of it. And I just made it the same size as the sticker. Not that my image has to be that big. Maybe I'll only use half, and then I'll rubber stamp letters of the different way. But I made it the same size as that, and so then it's just a process of figuring out what to draw. And I don't know. I don't want to scare you, but I do like to draw skulls, as most people have some experience of drawing skulls if they draw things. When I went to art school, we would draw from a skeleton to understand how the body works and how it's put together. So I could do a skull, but that's pretty scary. Skulls are pretty cool. I could do a pumpkin. A pumpkin is, both of the pumpkin and the skull are kind of similar in that they're kind of a round shape. Pumpkins, what's nice about pumpkins is they can be very different. Each one could be different. Maybe that's the stem. You guys ever had a stem like that? And then they have these sort of recesses usually, but a lot of pumpkins don't have as many recesses that make it sort of fluted. And so I could do that. I could do a pumpkin shape, maybe with a leaf. That's pretty nice. Or I could do a spider. And so spiders have they have a big abdomen, and they have a smaller part, and then a head, I think. And I think all of the legs come off of this middle section, and they have 8 legs. That's a spider, right? So we got 1 leg. We got 2 legs. 3 legs. So would I put 3 on one side and 5 on the other? No, probably I would put 4 on one and 4 on the other. So that's 4 legs. And then we have here in California, we have the black widow, which has the hourglass shape on it, which is, if you ever see one of those spiders, don't play with it because they can sting you, and the stings hurt. But that part is red, and that's the female. The males are much smaller, like they're even teeny. And I don't know if the males bite or not. I think it might just be the moms. But, spider, that's 3 parts, and then 4 parts on each side. That's pretty easy. Could do a spider. What kind of been nice about the spider is then I could go back and I could make the stamp be a spider, but then I could make its web be a drawing. So each one of you gets a drawing on your sticker that I actually made. That might be kind of cool. I think I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I think the skull you're gonna make a sugar skull, which Mexican culture. It's a great process and a cultural process, which is wonderful. So maybe I'll let you have the experience with the skull as being the thing inside, and pumpkin you're gonna roast some pumpkin seeds. So or you're gonna get roasted pumpkin seeds. Yum. So maybe I'll leave that out too because you already have that, but maybe the spider makes sense. So maybe I'll work inside of this shape. I'll draw my spider, maybe big abdomen. Its thorax, I think is what that part is called. And again, this is just the drawing of it, so I can change this. Again, we have people working around the house, so sorry for the noises. So 3 and 4. I like that. Maybe I'll change the size of the head. I think that's kind of cool. Let's do that. And so I'm using a knife to cut this material. It's like sort of like an eraser. It's rubber. And this is a printmaking technique. And printmaking is when you make an image that you can repeat. You can make it more than one time using what they call a matrix. So this object that I'm making, this plate, excuse my cough, can be copied. You know, I could stamp this as many times as I want, which is kind of nice to be able to have an image that you can repeat. And you know, a lot of people will make these kind of prints, and they'll start with one reality of the drawing or carving into the material, and they maybe don't like everything about it, so they can carve some of it away. I might do that. I might just pause this video and put the next part on the end, or maybe I'll just show this part and the sticker will be what you get to see. This is kind of the part of making art sometimes that you don't get to see, which is the process of creating an image. A lot of times people just see art as being the last thing, the thing that you see, but there's a whole process before that. So I kind of open it up a little bit and I can kind of see, make sure that I cut all my lines. See, I noticed I missed a line on its arm there. Going around. Yeah, I like that pretty good. And so then what I do with the same knife is, and they have tools for this too, which Speedball is a brand. Not to promote brands, but this is a Speedball printing. The piece of pink rubber comes in a bigger size, and you just cut it down. Being good to not cut myself, because cutting yourself hurts. Sometimes you have to redo some of your lines. If you can not do that, you'll probably usually have an image that's a little bit cleaner and neater and more vibrant. Every time you kind of take away at the edge, you kind of make more information, which might be something to do, but it could also be frustrating.
I don't know if you can see. Can you notice that? See how that there's stuff cut away?
So what that's going to do is that's going to leave a part on top, and that part on top then, yeah, I can ink it up. I'll get dirty for you guys here. This is a big ink pad. It has lots of ink in it. You flood it with ink, and then the rubber stamp gets pushed into the ink pad.
And you can already see how the part that I cut away is clear and pink like the inside.
Well, that means that when I print it, that stuff will be left white. So everything you cut away won't, when you ink it up, it won't have a flat surface to ink. And so that when we go to press this into our paper, our image comes out where
it's pink, or it's, can you see that?
Where it's pink, it's white, which is great. It's a really neat way to make an image. And again, once this is finished up, I could make as many as long as this thing kind of holds its strength, which is also a nice thing. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this little demo of the cutting. And I'll maybe let the experience of seeing the final product be you getting a bag with the sticker on it. Thanks for joining me this morning in my backyard. I hope that you continue to be creative and have fun with whatever you let your mind get into. Have a great day. Bye.